Yaya Toure is with us, absolutely adored as one of the greatest, most popular players that Manchester City have ever had, and he's our special guest tonight on the Monday Night Football. Great to have you with us, Yaya.
Thank you.
Know how much you are adored by City, but what does that football club mean to you?
I think Manchester City, this football club, will mean a lot to me, you know. Since the beginning until now, I always have a feeling like this is my home, and I think today I'm very happy, very excited to be there with you, with the big Jimmy as well. And I think, yeah, Liverpool have been winning already, but I think City's going to make a great job today.
Are you a Manchester City fan then, Yaya? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, 100% sure.
What have you made of them this season then? Because when we saw them last season, when you were in the part of that dressing room, 100 points, 106 goals, I suppose we all thought, here we go again, when we saw that really strong start from City. But what have you made of them?
I think they're doing well. I think at the moment Liverpool are very strong. They're growing together. Last year they've been brilliant. They've been going till the final of the Champions League. And I think, yeah, what City have to do today is just get the 3 points and just keeping going, because this season I think is going to be very, very tough for them.
Title race is looking very interesting. It's
exciting for the fans and for people who love football, you know.
It's not something that you ever managed to do, though. When you were at City, yes, you won the title a couple of times, but didn't manage to defend it. Why is that harder?
The Premier League is so special. I think if you ask Jimmy, I think it's one of the best leagues in the world. It's so difficult to get it. All the teams are powerful to get players, the ones who have it. And the competition is so hard. And this year is going to be, I know everybody was asking the question, what City are going to do this year? And I think that we have to see what's going to happen, because to be honest, Liverpool are in good shape at the moment, and I'm very scared of them. But I hope City is going to make the difference today again.
He's terrified of City. Don't worry about that. And remember, this is the first time we're watching City in the Premier League since they beat Liverpool. So what is the importance of tonight for City?
It's big, because I think the last time out in the Premier League, we watched City at Liverpool. Brilliant game. But watching that game from the commentary box, the admiration I had for City and what Pep did in the build-up to that game, he called it on massively, almost saying this is like a cup final. If we don't win tonight, the league's gone. I didn't believe that. But what he did was he sent a message to the players. It felt like it was all or nothing. And we saw that in the performance. And the celebrations at the end, some people sort of criticised them for thinking, oh, the carry-on, they think they've won the thing already. No, the fact that a team who've already won the league are celebrating like that halfway through a season shows how much it means to them to defend the title, win that title again. But the gap's back to 7. So the reason tonight is so important is you can't go through all that emotional, physical intensity into one game, get it back to 4. You don't win tonight, and it's 6 or 7 points, and you're 2 games further down the line to the end of the season. So it's almost lost what happened against Liverpool. And that's why it's vitally important, and it will not be easy because of Wolves' record in big games.
Well, we'll come on to that a little bit later on, but give us an insight, Yaya, if you can, about what that mentality will be like in that Manchester City dressing room right now, and how much that manager that you know so well will be driving them on.
I think today is going to push them up, you know, try to do the best game they can do it, because for him, he's always looking forward and try to be better than his opponent. And of course, like Jimmy was saying, this game today, you know, tonight is going to be tough, you know, because Wolves have a better record, they're playing well, and recently they've been beating Tottenham away. And yeah, I think what City have to do is get to 2 points, to be close to Liverpool, because Liverpool, they're looking very, very, very scary this year.
And how big is the influence that Pep Guardiola has on this Manchester City team?
As a manager, as all manager, you know, because him is always the player to continue to grow, and the player to continue to carry on, the player to continue to winning. But as a player, I understand it's not so easy, you know. You always have to create an environment, like a positive environment, try to be always getting better and better. But as well, your opponent try to get better than you, and it's a vital, but it's like a big fight. But for me, I'm honest, and to be honest, I think today City's I hope City's gonna win, because the most important is the 3 points today.
I think the reaction from Klopp there, I think, said it all. It was the manner of the victory. Now, Brighton is one of those games where you'd expect to win, but you know it's going to be tough, and it was. And this is a Brighton team who haven't not scored at home, I think, since March last season. And the fact Liverpool kept another clean sheet with a midfield player at centre-back, I think just is testament to the organisation now and how strong Liverpool are defensively. And if Liverpool are going to win this league, it's actually going to be the defence that's going to win them. And you can't actually believe you're saying that from what, you know, we've looked at Liverpool, and I'm sure you've seen them for so long now, under Jurgen Klopp, the actual goals they score, the exciting football. Yeah. How surprised are you with how strong Liverpool are defensively?
I think for me, when you look the side defensively of Liverpool, the defence they had, it from now 2-3 years now, I think they're improving a lot. And I think since Klopp come in and join Liverpool and get Liverpool, you know, the team are looking great, sharper, faster, quicker, and stronger. You know, every year after year, they're growing up, and it's unbelievable. And yeah, as a City fans, I want them to drop point, but it's gonna be difficult, to be honest, because this team are looking great. And Salah with Sadio Mane and Firmino in front, and I like Anderson as well. And I like them.
So you think they're better now than when they had Colo Toure there?
Much better.
Which position would you rather be in then right now, Yaya? You have the experience of City having done it and the quality of their squad.
Yeah.
But then you have Liverpool, who have that, as we stand now, that 7-point advantage.
Yeah. To be honest, I prefer to be in the position of Liverpool, you know. But as I know the mentality of my my previous teammate, sorry, I think they're going to try to do everything to try to, you know what I mean, to finish with this pretending thing, because the Premier League, as you're winning, the second one is always difficult. And I think is what Pep is trying to work on it now, you know. They're going to try to work hard, try to leave any space to Liverpool to go further, because I think if we City drop a point or maybe lost a point to 3 points, it's going to be very, very difficult to catch them, because they already play 2 games already. And yeah, let's see. I hope City's going to do a great job today.
I think from a Liverpool point of view, going forward, it's maybe they're looking at it as an advantage of the amount of games they may play compared to City, because I think Pep wants to win the treble or the fourth, and I really do believe that. I think he looks at last season, the fact that they won the league, the Carabao Cup, and they lost to Wigan in the FA Cup. And I think he thinks he can do something special. Exactly what he did with the old Barcelona team, where they won I think they won 6 trophies in a calendar year, but they won that treble. Liverpool are looking at that as an advantage, maybe. But from someone who knows Pep Guardiola, that relentlessness, maybe changing teams at different times, he's done it before. Do you think he can do that again and go on and win multiple trophies in one season?
To be honest, I think he's going to try it. He's going to try it, because I think now the big question is, City's going to go, what, for the Premier League, for Champions League, or for League Cup or FA Cup? I don't think so. I think he's going to go for all of them, you know, because the squad, you get it, the young player, you get it, and yeah, my point of view is going to go for all of them.
But if there was one, though, because they won the Premier League, they haven't won the Champions League. If there was one.
Win the Premier League still. But, yeah, the Champions League, I think, is the bigger one.
Could that become a distraction then?
To be honest, maybe the Cups, the League Cups and the FA Cup can be a distraction. Why? Because the Champions League and the Premier League is a big target for Man City, you know.
Yeah, you just mentioned about what happened in Barcelona.
Yeah.
So you've played in Spain, you've played in England also.
Yeah.
Do you think it's easier to do that? Was sort of Barcelona won the treble? Is it completely different doing it in England?
Yeah, definitely. To be honest, it's a different type of football. The Premier League is one of the top leagues in the world. Spain, this team have been recent by Madrid or Barcelona. They've been recently win Champions League after. But the Premier League is the competition. Physicality is very, very high, and I hope he will do it. For it's going to be good for the fans and it's going to be good for the football club. But let's believe it. I know it's not going to be easy, as you know, I know as well. But I hope City will try to do it, and they will. And let's close the game.